I frequently refer to the late John Lennon's song, All We Need Is Love. It's a beautiful song. It's the strength of today's gospel lesson. But love has taken a real beating during the past few years, and we could sure use more love right now and in the coming days. But today, I want to focus upon the story of Ruth, a tale of love, enduring loyalty, and unwavering faith, which we heard in our Old Testament lesson this morning. In it, we journey back in time to the time of the judges of Israel. Like today, it was a time of great upheaval and uncertainty. The passage begins with a severe famine in the land of Judah, forcing a man named Elimelech, his wife Naomi, and their 2 sons to seek refuge in the land of Moab. Tragedy strikes, and the husband dies, leaving Naomi a widow in a foreign land. Yet Naomi's troubles are far from over. Her sons take Moabite wives, Orpah and Ruth, but after 10 years, both of her sons also die, leaving Naomi widowed without the support of her husband or her children. In despair, Naomi hears that the Lord has provided food for the people in Judah. And so she decides to return home. She urges her daughters-in-law to stay in Moab, to return to their own families, to remarry. And initially, both Orpah and Ruth express their desire to accompany Naomi. But when Naomi insists, Orpah eventually concedes and returns to her people. But Ruth's response is a testament to unparalleled love, loyalty, and faith. Ruth's declarations in verses 16 and 17 resonates through the ages. Do not press me to leave you or to turn back from following you. Where you go, I will go. Where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die. There will I be buried. May the Lord do thus and so to me, and more as well, if even death parts me from you. Now, this passage includes several profound lessons for us today. First, Ruth's commitment to Naomi is absolute and unwavering. Her love, her devotion to Naomi was so fierce and steadfast that she would not abandon her mother-in-law, even if it meant she might never remarry and might never be accepted by Naomi's people. Ruth's example challenges us to reflect on our own commitments to family, friends, and community. True loyalty is not conditional or self-serving. It is steadfast and enduring. Second, Ruth's declaration, your God will be my God, signifies more than just loyalty to Naomi. It is an expression of faith in the God of Israel, a story of faith amidst adversity. Ruth, a Moabite, chooses to abandon her native culture and religion to follow Naomi. and worship the God of Israel. It is a profound act of faith, especially given the precarious situation that they face. Ruth's faith encourages us to trust in God, even when the path ahead is uncertain and fraught with difficulty. Third, Naomi's story is one of bitterness turning to blessing. Although Naomi feels that the Lord's hand is turned against her, Ruth's loyalty and faith set the stage for God's redemptive plan. Through Ruth, Naomi experiences restoration and joy. This reminds us that God often works in ways that we may not see or understand or even recognize. Our earthly struggles may be a canvas upon which God paints his masterpiece of redemption. As we reflect on the story of Ruth, let us consider our own lives. Are we like Ruth, demonstrating unwavering loyalty to those we care for? Are we placing our faith in God even when faced with adversity? Do we trust in God, believing that he is at work in our lives even when we cannot see it? Ruth's story is a beacon of love, hope, and faith. Her loyalty to Naomi's and faith in God transformed her life and ultimately became an integral part of the lineage of King David, and thus Jesus Christ himself. So let us be inspired by Ruth's example to live lives of love, loyalty, faith, and trust in God's divine plan. Amen.